This is the book of Acts 4 and 18. And they called them and commanded them not to speak at all, nor teach in the name of Yahweh Shai. But Peter and John answered and said unto them, whether it be right in the sight of the Most High to hearken unto you more than unto the Most High, judge ye. For we cannot but speak the things which we have seen and heard. Okay, all praise, glory, and honor be unto Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai Bahashem Rachak Wadash. Peace and double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom unto the elect. I heard once again doing another lesson of prophecy. All right, another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai Bahashem Rachak Wadash. And we're going into today, the topic is the Bible ban, which is being spoken about, which our people got their head in the dirt. They got their head up Kendrick and Drake's ass. Meanwhile, they're talking about banning the Bible. You see? Meanwhile, World War III is ramping up. Meanwhile, all these things are happening. But what are our people obsessed with? Folly and nonsense, man. A made-up beef that, that is unimportant, man. All right? It's a bunch of vanity. But anyway, staying on to the topic, what I just read was Acts 4, about 18 to about 20. All right, and what happened was the high priest at the time and his relatives and the wicked men back then, they saw a miracle where a man that wasn't able to walk. All right, let me see. Let me just make sure. Yeah, they had made a man that was lame. That he would there was a miracle performed in the name of Yahweh Shai. Okay, and it was done in the name of Yahweh Shai. And Apostle Peter mentioned that. Okay, yeah, it was a man in Acts 3 and 2. It says, and a certain man lame from his mother's womb was carried. All right, hold on a second. All right, it mentions that a man who was lame, who had to be carried about, all right, for his whole life. All right, I believe it was 40 years that he was made to be able to walk. So it was a miracle performed. All right. And it says, whom they laid daily at the gate of the temple, which is called Beautiful, to ask alms of them that entered into the temple. So it was because of this miracle that was performed that, and again, there's a miracle being performed right now, which is the fact that, from the apostles on down, that us brothers, we have this truth. All right. From the body of Yahweh Shai, that Lord's will, we're those men, that we have this truth. And that we're all speaking the same thing and prophesying the same thing. That's a miracle. The fact that you have thousands of men, all right, all these multitude of different men from different walks of life, from different countries, all prophesying and saying the same exact thing. Okay, that's a miracle. And when the chief priests of the time back then, when they saw that the people were praising the Lord, you would think, yeah, well, they would be rejoicing that such a great miracle and the presence of the Lord was in the midst of them through the name of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. All right, but were they? No, they were envious. All right, and they also knew that they were the ones that had consented and set up the death of the Lord Yahweh Shai. So if he's the savior and if there's miracles still being performed in his name, then that means they fucked up real bad. All right. So in order to get around that, they had to persecute the men that were in the name of Yahweh Shai. Okay. So that was Acts. All right. That was Acts 3. Now going back to Acts 4 and 19. But Peter and John answered and said unto them, whether it be right in the sight of the Most High to hearken unto you more than unto the Most High, judge ye. Exactly. Hey, Shalom. Yahweh Hashem Yahshua brought the thumb to everybody tuning in. All right. So Peter told him, you tell me what's right. You be the judge. Should I listen to you or should I listen to the Most High? And that's the same sentiment that we are echoing in these last days. You be the judge. You wicked elites, you wicked jakes in the church, and you sellouts and you bootleg niggas, because Peter mentioned that all nations came together to come against the Lord, including our nation. Okay? And it's a spirit, because that was a lesson that was on the tip of my tongue. And actually, I wanted to get into that, but it escaped me. And now, Lord's will, I'm going to write that down. But pretty much, it's beautiful how all nations came against the Lord Yahweh Shai 2,000 years ago, including the wicked of our own nation. All right. All right. The Romans. All right. The Edomites, chiefly. All different nations, other nations that were in the land at the time. All right. They came against the Lord's anointed, which is a reference to a Psalm of David. Okay. But now the Lord Yahweh Shai is going to come against all the nations. Yeah, and they doing it now. That's right, brother. That's right. That's right. And they doing it now. So they did it then, and they're doing it now. Just like it says in Ecclesiastes, if a brother want to get it, the thing that which hath been is that which shall be. So yeah. So the things that happened then, it's all happening all over again, man. All right. It's a modern twist on the same old movie. Okay. Like when they do remakes of these movies, and they give it a modern twist, like Dune. Dune was a dope movie. Definitely suggest y'all check it out. Very spiritual. It's pretty much about a Messiah figure, So you can see a lot of scriptural references, things like that. So let's see right here. This brother put Hebrews 4:12, put Proverbs 1:22. Proverbs 1:22. How long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity? And the scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge. Exactly. So how long will you simple ones be obsessed with all this nonsensical bullshit, which doesn't even matter? All right. They'd rather stop up their ears and just pretend like this shit ain't going down. All right. And we already know the elite set it up, man, to set up a distraction with this whole rap beef bullshit, man. It's all entertainment at the end of the day. I listen to some of the songs. I'll go to the gym, listen to it. It's cool, it's motivation, but we're not solely focused on that shit, man. All right. Our focus is this truth. All right. For niggas out there, for the wicked of our people, that's their whole drive. That's their whole life purpose, is to listen to rap beefs and gossip about this and that. Whole bunch of folly, man. You don't know what's going on, man. They can't even be up on the news, can't be up on nothing. All right. But they know about the breakdown of Drake and Kendrick shit. Like, come on, man. But that's the simple. All right. The fools hate knowledge. Ecclesiastes 1:9. The thing that have been, it is that which shall be, and that which is done is that which the Lord Yahweh put him to death back then. They're going to persecute his body now, and oppress his body now, which is his members, which is his men. And they oppressed him back then, and they're oppressing them now. Okay. So again, that's the question that I'll pose to the spirit, which is reiterating what our then is reiterating what our apostle Peter of old said, that you be the judge. What should we do? Should we obey the Most High Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, or should we obey you? If you ban the Bible, should we take heed to that? Should we say, all right, man, I'm gonna throw my Bible away too, man? You banned it. Oh well. A beautiful thing about it is the scriptures is already written in our spirit. So a lot of these precepts is already there. So it's like, even if you would try to take the physical word from us, first of all, we got the name. That's the most important thing. Yahweh, being the name of the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Shai being his son's name. And we have the prophecies. All right, we know what the mark of the beast is. All right, that is that implantable device, that chip. We already know, now we're still learning, but in terms of the tools that we need for salvation, the Lord already implanted that in our spirit, man. Okay. Yeah, I agree, bro. I agree. Started off cool, and it seemed planned. Right, exactly. Especially when they started with the whole the file, the P word. I know they would be taking channels down for that type of shit, but y'all know what I'm talking about. All right. Once they started with that, because that's the same accusation that they speak about the men of the Lord. All right. So they're gonna start with that nonsense. But anyways, at any rate, man, Jake does love simplicity. And that's why, they're gonna perish in their foolishness, their folly. But again, going back to the point, all right, this Bible ban, okay, you Christians are gonna realize, you see, this is the funny part. Y'all were defending those small hats, those fake JOOs, and now they're turning on you. Here it is, they're biting you on the neck. Motherfucker got a clamp down on your neck, and you still sitting here defending them. But they are the real Jews. They are the real Jews. Here it is, they stabbing you, fucking you up. All right, and they're telling you that they're going to ban the scriptures. Okay, and they're saying that it's because the New Testament is anti-Sem. Well, the thing about it is Christian doctrine overall is considered anti-Sem because you are saying that you are replacing the people of the Lord with the church. So that's considered anti-Sem. See, now you're going to realize the nature of the devil. But this is the devil you've been defending. Okay, and they are not the real Jews, man. All right, they are not the real people of God, man. Okay, but you're going to be persecuted too. You're going to be persecuted for your Christian dogma. Okay, and you ain't going to be saved. That's the thing about it. Now, there are going to be those in the Christian church that repent and that are of the elect. The Lord is going to save them, but the majority of you, you're going to fall, you're going to die on that hill, so to speak, of plantation Christianity. And for what? For nothing. Because that's not the way to eternal life. All right, that's not the truth. But they're going to ban the scriptures. Why? Because the prophecy's banging, man. They're not banning the scriptures because you Christians. You're just going to get caught in the crossfire of it all. They're banning the Bible because the prophecies and the men that are speaking those prophecies, the spirit of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai is hitting them upside the head every day with these videos, these camps, okay, spreading this knowledge. We are the biggest threat to Edomite supremacy, man. Through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, the prophets of the Lord are the biggest threat to Edomite supremacy, man. So that's why they're cutting off the that's why they're cutting off the Bible, or they're looking to cut off the Bible. Okay, because the prophecies going into it. Babylon the Great is America. Do you know what would happen to this place if everybody knew that thermonuclear destruction is about to wipe this place out? It would be all out pandemonium. You see, if that was common knowledge, which it is not, common sense ain't common. It's not common knowledge, even though we've been preaching it because the Lord blinded the masses of people. But in their mind, these elites, they're not spiritual, they're carnal. So they're looking at it like, well, if the masses really find out more and more about this, this can lead to their whole rigged system of Edomite supremacy unraveling. All right, but they're going to be seeking the word of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, as it is written, Amos 8 and 11. That famine is coming. And this is the time to get it while it's hot. Get that hot plate and eat of this spiritual feast. Eat of this spiritual food. Eat of this spiritual bread and drink of these spiritual waters. Receive this truth and repent in the names of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai and be healed. All right, for those of our people, because we are close to that time of the famine of the word, but we're not there yet because see, we're still doing these lessons. The Lord still has us going out there, but for how much longer? See, for how much longer? But again, we ought to obey Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah rather than men. You know, so they're gonna call us all types of shit, man. They're gonna call us the true teachings of the Bible, which the Lord gave us. All right, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah gave us through the apostles of Great Millstone, the men that taught us, the elders, the bishops, the brothers, and the babes like myself. And we received this truth and we repented and were healed. All right, this truth is considered extreme to this world, man. And that's why it's always good to walk circumspect and walk with wisdom towards those that are without. Because these people, they find out about these things, man. Like, again, you know, the whole Babylon the Great being America thing. If the masses were to know about that, they would lose their minds, man. So that's why when most people hear it, cognitive dissonance kicks in and they're like, nah, that can't be. It can't be. Even if that was the case, in their mind, they're like, yeah, even if that is true, I ain't shit I could do about it. I might as well just try to deny it or ignore it or just act like that. Like act like I didn't even hear it. Just erase it from my mind. And really the Lord is the one erasing it from their mind, you know, because those are demons that's plaguing them. But the Lord called us to be real men in this thing, you know, and real men face reality and face, hey, the brother Bakar did a lesson. It's time to face reality, you see? And these people are about to have to face reality. All right. Of the harsh judgments that's coming down. You see, but the masses of people, these are not real men. All right. Kendrick Lamar and Drake are not real men. Especially Kendrick, that nigga, he heard about the truth, talking about he's an Israelite. What happened to that? Now he wants to be the #1 rapper again. You see the nonsense, man? See the bullshit? Hey, how about Shimmy Shabbat? Fun, I tell him, Shalom. But that's the nonsense, man. That nigga was talking about he's an Israelite. Where is he prophesying? Has he been telling our people? Has he been putting references into his music about being an Israelite? Has he done anything to support the apostles? Has he reached out? No. So fuck both of them niggas. You know, the Lord gonna destroy them worldly niggas, man. But we've been called into this thing to prophesy, man. You think you get brownie points because you put on a record years ago, 7 years ago, talking about you're an Israelite, you ain't black no more. All right, cool, bro. The wicked, the high priest that persecuted the apostles, the wicked scribes and Pharisees that persecuted the Lord and his men, they knew they were Israelites. Big whoop. That's common knowledge now. You see, but there's deeper levels to this. It's like an onion. You got to peel back the layers. You see? So I want to grab this real quick. Amos. I'm about to pull over real quick. Yeah, the Bible ban is in full effect, man. And well, it's not in full effect yet, but it's about to be. So now is the time for our people to get this truth, get this knowledge, man. Get it while it's readily available. Don't wait until it's too late, and then you're gonna be scrambling. Where are those guys with the garments, man? You know, and that's common. That's a common theme with Jake. We had mentioned at camp Jeremiah and Zedekiah that Zedekiah was persecuting Jeremiah, you know, making his life a living hell. And then when the Babylonians came down, he was seeking them out. Yo, can you ask Jeremiah what should we do right now? Like, are you fucking serious, man? You've been persecuting him this whole time. Are you fucking out of your mind? You got the nerve, the gall, the unmitigated gall and audacity. After you done did all that shit, man. All that talking about that, you know, the whole thing with, you know, saying that we like little girls and shit, saying that You know that we're T's and all that shit. You know, certain buzzwords I gotta avoid saying, but saying all these different things about us, man. You see, but then when shit hits the fan, you're gonna act like, yeah, man. You know, I was just playing, man. You know, Jake. You know, Jake. When Jake is in that tight spot, hey, man. You know, I was just playing, man. Come on, we brothers, right? We brothers, right? Come on, man. You know, I ain't mean all that shit, man. Come on, man. All right, man. We'll see. And hey, the Lord might have it to where we want to be merciful, but the Lord might just cut it off from your ass. Because just like Noah in the ark, man, Noah, the Lord knew that Noah would be merciful. So he made it to where an angel kept the ark closed up. You know, like, no, nah, y'all gonna have to deal with this flood. Y'all gonna have to deal with this judgment. There's no escape. Amos 8 and 11. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord Yahweh, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of Yahweh. And they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of Yahweh, and shall not find it. You see? Right. And they'll be like, Shalom, Shalawagwan. What's happening, man? How you doing, bro? Hey, man, yo, you know I follow you, man. Here time this nigga been here it is. This nigga been a hater the whole goddamn time, man. Shalom, Ak. So that was it on that. But yeah, man, they're gonna be seeking the word. I'm gonna get Second Chronicles. Yeah, saying it wrong and shit. Jake is something else, man. You can see the frustration that our forefathers dealt with dealing with these people, man. This is Second Chronicles 36 and 15. And Yahweh, power of their fathers, sent to them by his messengers, rising up at times and sending, because he had compassion on his people and on his dwelling place. Yeah, rising up betimes, which means early. Okay. And early in the sense of before judgment came. All right. And sending because he had compassion on his people and on his dwelling place. Okay. So this is his compassion, sending forth his men, his messengers, his prophets. All right. But they mocked the messengers of God and despised his words and misused his prophets until the wrath of Yahweh arose against his people till there was no remedy. And now we're coming into the time there's going to be no remedy. Kendrick can't save you. Drake can't save you. All right. Jay-Z, 50 Cent can't save you. Okay. None of these false idols can save you, man. Yeah, let's see. Yep. Jake is full of shit. The brother GMS Hawashai Nawa Na put Ezekiel 33 and 33. And when this cometh to pass, lo, it will come, then shall they know that a prophet hath been among them. You see? So go ahead and ban the Bible, man. We're asking you to do it because ultimately we know the Lord is going to keep the word with us regardless, man. Nothing you could do, is no legislation you could pass. That is not going to be able to overpower the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai, man. All right. No amount of legislation, no amount of guns, no amount of bombs, no amount of nukes, no amount of robot dogs from Boston Dynamics. All right. No amount of sellouts, no amount of propaganda, no amount of chemtrails, no amount of poison you put in the food, no amount of GMOs is going to separate us from the love of Yahweh Shem Shai, man. So do what you got to do. Do your worst, man. We're begging you. Please do your worst. Do the worst you could do. Make it happen. You know? Push the button. And that's got to scare Esau too, because he's sitting here like, you are begging me to push the button? What kind of sick, like in his mind, it's like to the world, we look like we're mentally deranged. Because we're sitting there telling him, yeah, push the button, man. Push the button. Do you know what that means? Yeah, push the button. And that's just the level of faith that Yahweh Shem Shai gave us to have in him. And yeah, we're embracing thermonuclear Armageddon. You really want people to die? Well, the Lord wants people to die. Shit, we're out here doing our best to you know, the Lord, well, I'll say the Lord, because all the credit goes to Yahweh Shem Yahshua, but the Lord has us out here to the best of our ability, trying to pull you back in, you know, pull you into the light. So if anything, this is a working labor of love, but we already know that you niggas are not going to get it. We're going to sit here mourning for you. Oh man, I'm sad because Jake didn't get it. Fuck you. You know, straight up. We at this stage in the game, man. We can't be playing games. All right. You know, if a nigga can't get it, we moving on, man. But this is Ezekiel 12:26. Again, the word of Yahweh came to me, saying, Son of man, behold, they of the house of Israel say, the vision that he seeth is for many days to come, and he prophesieth of the times that are far off. Therefore, saying to them, Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, there shall none of my words be prolonged any more, but the word which I have spoken shall be done, saith the Lord Yahweh. Yeah, the word is going to be accomplished. The word that the Lord commanded. And what did he command? For America, Babylon the Great to be destroyed by thermonuclear fire. And that's got to really bug these people out. Yeah, your laws can't stop prophecy. Exactly. No, nothing you say or do, man. There's nothing you could do. What can you do? There's nothing you can do. You're going to try different angles, different this, persecute us, land us. Do your worst, man. We're telling you, we're begging you, Esau, do it, do it, do it. Push the button. So now he's questioning himself, like, damn, they want me to do this shit, but this has been my plan all along. You know, tying it in with, you know, actually, I'm gonna hold off on set mention now. I wanted to, the Lord's will, I'm gonna touch on the lesson with the brother Shalimar later. If any other brothers want to join, we could get down for sure. Lord's will. Going into that show Fallout. It's a great show, spiritual show. But again, these elites, they know that their plan is to do this shit. But guess what? What they didn't account for is the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. We are the glitch in the matrix, man. You know, the Lord's men, again, Lord's will, we say that humbly, you know, because we have to endure to be the Lord's men. But the Lord's men being out here, man, that is the glitch in the matrix. That is the thing unaccounted for. That's the one thing, like, you should have nipped it in the butt. You see sometimes in MMA fights, like they do get a knockdown. This actually happened recently in one of these fights. The dude got a knockdown on the dude, right? And it was a Jake too, funny enough, right?
Hey, shalom, shalom, Salakia brothers. I'm back. I'm back. I don't know what happened, but my cell phone signal didn't go out, but my internet just got cut. I guess Esau felt the type of way. But yeah, like I was saying, through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai, you got certain fighters. Um, Shalom, bro. You got certain fighters that there was a one fight I was thinking of. He knocked the dude down. He could have finished him, but dude wasn't out. He just got a knockdown, and dude thought it was over, so he starts celebrating, showboat, and then dude all of a sudden the dude got up and he started fighting back. And guess what happened? Dude came back and whooped his ass. And that's the same thing with us, man. You got us down. Oh, there's a great one, man. I think the dude's name was Chet Congo. If y'all want to check it out on YouTube, I forget his name, but he was a Jake. He got knocked down twice in the span of an exchange, but he never was out, but he just got knocked down. He got clipped 2 times, and it was Jake, right? He looked like Southern Kingdom. He could have been Judah or Benjamin or Levi, but he didn't give up. He didn't quit. You remember that? Yeah, definitely, bro. And dude came back, and that's Jake. Jake is on earth, man. Specifically, the Lord's elect, because the Lord put a special spirit in them to endure whatever pain, anguish, torment he's going through, man. There's certain men that exist in this earth that the Lord set up that no matter what happens, they're going to stand stiffly for the name of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua unto the very bitter end, and it doesn't matter, or I should say unto the sweet end, because it's going to be sweet for the Lord's men. Yeah, look at this. As soon as I say obstacle, the road that I'm trying to go on, road closed. Take a detour. It's always something, man, but it's all good. Rockefeller Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. But yeah, so you got these men in the earth, man, these special men that no matter what, they're gonna stay in the truth. They're gonna stay praising the names of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. They're not gonna let up on Esau. They're gonna keep a foot on this devil's neck. So do what you gotta do, man. Ban the Bible, you know, ban us from the streets, persecute, whatever. We know you're gonna do it anyway. So we're welcoming you to go ahead and do it. Do your worst. Do it up, man. Have at it. But guess remember, this is your end. All right. So with that, I'm gonna go ahead and close this out. Remember to stay locked in this truth. Or the brother put a precept. Let me see. I'll grab that before I close it out. Pull over. This is Habakkuk 2 and 3. Oh, the brother GMS Hawashai Nawana. Habakkuk 2 and 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. There you have it. So the vision is for an appointed time, and we're at the time where it's speaking. It's not delaying anymore. Those with eyes to see can see that is going down. It's popping off, man. And the fact that they're at the point of, all right, just ban the Bible, that just shows how desperate they are, man. You see? That just shows how desperate they are, man. That shows that they're at the end. Better is the end of a thing than the beginning thereof. So, with that, the waterfall, the precepts, Lord's word is edifying. The water Yahweh Shem Shah putting the spirit on you brothers to add skillfully to the lesson. I'm gonna give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Chak Wadash, Wa Shalom unto the elect. Shalom.